First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. But tonight we've got a preseason matchup, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Chicago Bears. Set now to wrap up a busy week of football. Happy to have you with us. And, folks, we are underway on Monday Night Primetime. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here come the Bengals. And CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
Hey, we all love a good story. And what we like even more, guys who can fight through adversity. Joe Burrow coming out of high school, goes to Ohio State, doesn't get a chance to start, transfers to LSU, not thought to be a top prospect, ends up the #1 pick in the draft, and justifies it. Tremendous play, excellent mobility, and leadership off the charts.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Check down, complete to Hall. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They go play action with Burrow. This pass out wide to Hall. 20! And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Burrow taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bengals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here now the Bears offense for their first drive of the game. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now, because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. But this guy, he is hard to corral.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 14 yards into Chicago 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Henderson running straight ahead. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring.
2nd and 4.
What is that?
6-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. And he's got it. Touchdown. Noah Fant, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bears respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Well, down in this part of the field, CD, they love to get him the football, and right there, a little pitch and catch for the score.
Yeah, and he's such a weapon when it's that close to the end zone, and they love being able to rely on him to make those kind of catches. Talk about trust, talk about confidence, and he produces.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's Noah Fant who caps things off with the touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Burrow will throw. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Here we go, here we go.
First down.
Right, Eddie.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
7-7, our score after 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
And the Bengals first down.
Mills now. And Escobar has it left side. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
2nd and 3 at the Bears.
Off the play fake, Mills. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7.
Bengals 7.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And able to get this out to the 25. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Mills. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Mills. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Now it's Peterson. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Bears take over. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Chicago. Rashard Smith, 57 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to it and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Extra point attempt to follow here. It's good, and it is now 21-7. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. 1 play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They got to get going.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple.
2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Now a give right side. Delgado. Nifty move. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Bengals 1st down.
Up the middle they go. Streeter. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Streeter trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the 1st half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Throwing, Mills. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. On the return is Peterson. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Davis now. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
That's caught. It's Dante Thornton. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes third down and 7. Looking to throw. Davis. That's complete yet again to Thornton. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. And they're going to speed things up here. Back to throw now on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Davis. Slant route, and he finds Thornton. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Okay, ready?
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Go.
Looking to throw. Davis. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 11 makes it 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, Hayden. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Davis. Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
15 yards.
The Bears on the move. They've got another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
Now a handoff up the middle. Hayden. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. A chance to really cap off a big 1st half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Arian Smith from 8 yards out. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point attempt to come here. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Cooper fast with the feet. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's to the 15. Oh, he's hit. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Bears.
It's
As I look down at the sideline and see the special teams coach, you can just see those shoulders sagging, can't you?
Absolutely.
You talk about having some great emotion going. Think about the elation he was feeling on the return. Everything synced up well, blocked well, everything was going great, and then they end up dropping the football.
And a nice job, though, to make that football come out defensively.
It was. Give them credit for making that happen. But, boy, I just feel the pain of that poor guy on the sidelines, all diagrammed well, and it ends up poorly.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
All right, Brant.
Well, we all missed football in the offseason, but apparently not everybody missed halftime. We skip right over it. We get back to the action. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
And down to the 44, 5 yards at a time.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 49 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Is taken in by the tight end Fan. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 23 yards, the final tally. Whatever the discussions were at halftime in trying to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
To the left side, pass caught by Thornton. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2.
Hey, Deputy Lion.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets him a little bit closer and takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. They didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
At the 1-yard line.
Smith. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Davis. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Dante Thornton from 3 yards out. And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Bengals 7.
A 10-play drive that time. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago.
Cam Little to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Mills to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. Mills able to make something out of it and pick up the first down with his legs.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
Play fake. Mills. He finds his man. Complete. It's 4.
That's another Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, Streeter. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On play action, Mills. He finds his man, complete. It's Lawrence. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
Looking to throw is Mills. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Back now at Soldier Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Looking to throw. Davis. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
They'll run on first down. Hayden. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 74 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, They've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Hayden. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down at the 31.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situation.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they didn't get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort, at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Up the middle they go. Hayden. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Let's go.
Davis throwing on 4th down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Hayden. And he stopped immediately there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Up the middle they go. Hayden. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Cowboy 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hayden. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Ready.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.